A man trusted to protect children, now accused of exploiting them.
Now, within the past hour, the Riverview Gardens School District tells us one of its principals has resigned after being charged with multiple sex crimes.
According to St. Louis County Police, 48-year-old Cedric Gerald faces multiple charges, including sexual trafficking of a child. Up until today, he had been Westview Middle School principal since 2023. 4 students reported Gerald engaged in inappropriate video calls, texts, and more in exchange for payment. They also said Gerald did inappropriate sex acts with them at school. Police say he admitted to some of those accusations. And in the past hour, officials at Riverview Gardens shared a statement on the matter, reading in part, when the district became aware of the initial allegations, the district promptly notified Children's Division and law enforcement. Dr. Gerald was placed on administrative leave and never returned to district property. The district wants to acknowledge the bravery of our students and staff members who came forward with information regarding this matter. St. Louis County Police tell us that they suspect there may have been more victims. They, along with the prosecutor's office, will hold a joint news conference tomorrow. Stay with First Alert 4 for updates on this developing case.
Well, more questions.